If you just booked a photo shoot with a photographer and you're feeling a little bit overwhelmed, I want to give you some tips that I have to make you feel more confident and more prepared going into the session. I know it can feel a little bit overwhelming when you first book with a photographer. Hopefully these tips will help you because I totally get how it can feel that way. But number one, I want to talk about outfits. And I know it can be hard trying to figure out what to dress everybody in or what to dress yourself in. I personally love neutral colors, and I always recommend it to my clients. It just always photographs well. Think about when you're printing the photos and putting them up on your walls. Neutral colors just go with everything. Try and stay away from like neon colors. Those just never photograph well. Maybe that's my personal opinion, but that's just how I feel. The second tip that I have is to let go of any anxiety that you have around posing, especially if you booked with a really reputable photographer in your area. They're going to tell you what to do the whole time. I tell my clients this as soon as I see them. They don't have to worry about posing at all. I'm going to direct them the entire time and make sure I tell them what to do with their hands. So try not to stress about that. Your photographer is going to handle that completely. And then the last tip that I have, especially if you're feeling just completely anxious and you want to be a little bit more in control, I highly recommend, if there's something that you as a couple love to do or you as a family love to do, bring along some props. If you as a couple love getting coffee at a coffee shop, go do the session at your favorite coffee shop and incorporate coffee. Your photo shoot doesn't have to strictly be prancing in a field, which I also love. But if there's something that you love to do, I always recommend to try and bring that piece of you into the photo shoot because I think it makes it that much more special. And same with families. If you guys love reading books together, bring a blanket and some books and take some photos sitting on the blanket reading books to your kids, because I think that's also very special. And it also kind of breaks up the photo shoot a little bit rather than just having some, photos running through the field. You're also going to have some of you sitting on the blanket reading books together as a family. It gets you more focused on each other. And the kids kind of forget that the photographer is even there when you do stuff like that. I know a lot of photographers don't love props, but I think it's fun to incorporate something that you love to do as a couple or as a family. I think it's fun to bring to the photo shoot, or at least bring up to your photographer, because they can give you some suggestions as well. I hope those suggestions help. Let me know if you have any other questions, and good luck at your photo shoot.